Wednesday evening, friends and neighbors. Tesuiji at the desk with the flying purple baseball beaters. And oh boy, it's been a season. It has been a rough go. We had an atrocious June. We're finally coming out of that tailspin. We are not making the postseason in all likelihood because the Padres and the Giants have decided that it's just going to be between the two of them forever. Not forever, but this season, at least. We've got injuries aplenty, and we had to bid farewell to some of our more expensive players. The way things are going to shake out this offseason is if Griffey doesn't want to waive his no-trade clause, we're just going to arb decline Matt Scanlon. Yes, he's on paper a good player. I'm hoping the sample size gets bigger to prove me wrong as to whether or not he actually can play. He may just be a situation where we got him, we ditch him, and then we use the $7.5 million we clear in budget to do other things. I mean, hopefully Dan Foley and Kirk Saarloos come back from injury close to what they were. I still am irate that this is the guy who had a torn flexor tendon and had to go under the knife twice. Vibes are off. Of course, the guy we give the long extension to is the guy who has the injury. And that's to say nothing of the fact that we need to extend Tag Bozide and find room for him. The part of the reason is if we decline Scanlon, we can move Bozide to first. And then maybe we have a Sizemore-Bozide tandem, hoping that Chip Cannon is healthy again. Oh yeah, we also signed Bernie Williams back. I wanted to make sure Bernie was back for Griffey's big moment. And because clearly this team did need a team captain. Now that Williams is back, we don't need to worry about Campillo being in the starting rotation. I mean, he probably could be there. Maybe that's what we got to do. And then he becomes our next team captain. Also, Ben Giuliano is healthy again. Yay! And I think I've discovered what the issue is with this club. Took me a while. We walked way too many guys. As a result, our defense can't do squat. We're allowing too many runs, not because we're giving up the long bombs, but because we are letting guys just walk on base. I don't know if it's because actually, let me check the ballpark. We should be okay. There was an issue at one point where I somehow screwed up the ballpark's park factors for Coors Field. In game, we were saying that the humidor broke. All right, so give me a second. 2005 Coors Field. Where's 2005? There it is. All right, factors. 8.74. Nope, never mind. They're accurate. My team is just that bad right now. But I am stalling for time until the raid comes in from Dr. Dynastic because there is something big coming down the pike for this stream session. Not the fact that Marcus Thames is doing a solid. Picked up his pace in terms of hitting home runs, long overdue. No, it has to do with Ken Griffey Jr. 35 years old. And that's a very important number right there. 754 career home runs. 519 of them have been with our club. His career slugging in Colorado, 672. Okay. Postseason. I mean, about equivalent when you're taking a look at the postseason. Hey, there's the raid in. Hello, friends and neighbors. Who is ready to feel things about digital baseball players? Ken Griffey Jr., 754 career home runs. We got a home game stretch, a 9-game homestand, a 13-game homestand. I mean, it's mid-August. Barring cataclysmic injury, he's going to hit the 2 more. Ah, yes, thank you, GDB. Much appreciated for the hydrate. Today's broadcast is powered by La Croix. I picked up the black raspberry. Okay, that's good. So, as usual, we got to do our lineup intro, and then we'll get into our game. William Juarez on the bump. Here we go, folks. History could be made tonight.
And now the starting lineup for your Colorado Rockies. Batting first, the first baseman, number 7, Matt Scanlon. Batting second, the right fielder, number 30, Ken Griffey Jr. Batting third, the third baseman, number 94, Stephen Drew. Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 81, Marcus Timms. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 39, Tag Posey. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 3, Khalil Green. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 29, Shea Hillenbrand. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 65, Nick Green. Batting ninth, the starting pitcher, number 95, William Juarez.
Man, I gotta find who does Dr. Dynastics transitions, because that could definitely stand to benefit from some of those. Pittsburgh Pirates in town. William Juarez getting the call here. Brisk night at Coors Field. 56 degrees here in August. Oof. Denver must be having a bit of a cold patch. There's the man of the hour, Ken Griffey Jr., making a defensive play this time. Nick Green temporarily into the game due to Tony Pena Jr.'s injury. Pena is healthy and should be back from the IL as soon as he's available. Green picked up on waivers. Here's Eric Chavez. One of the holdovers from that Pittsburgh Pirates club that fell to these Rockies in the 1998 Division Series. Chavez has been a career Pirate so far, and arguably one of the most consistent and best players. Let's see how Juarez deals with him. 2-2 on the way.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Juarez with a clean sheet. That will bring up Matt Scanlon, acquired in a trade with Baltimore for Carlos Guillen and Victor Martinez. And it's been that kind of a career so far for him in purple pinstripes. Martin Mainville on the mound. Griffey gets contact on one, but Jason Kendall makes the grab. Kendall playing out of position at first base. What the heck happened to his ratings? Wow, he needs to be sent to the D... Oh no, look at the contract they gave him. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. That is... That needs to be traded to an American League team. Stephen Drew with a right field line drive. Jackson makes the play. Terrence Long, the center fielder for the Pirates today. 0-1 on the way. Rolled on the ground. Going to be a tough play. Drew shows off the cannon arm. Here's the shortstop one, Carlos Infante. 2-2 from Juarez. Slow roller, Green makes short work of that. Oh, good. I'm glad to see that Commando will be able to get his reward from winning the competition. Green with a laser beam. 1, 2, 3. Go the Pirates. Thames nursing a little bit of a sore leg. Let's see how many innings he has in him. Tag Bozide will get the game's first hit. Line drive into right field. Bozide thinking too. He's going to get there sliding. 1 out double for Tag Bozide. Maybe my favorite name on the club with Pete Orr. Arb declined. Khalil Green now. Blocked by Giel. Good hold there. 1-0 on the way from Mainville. Shallow fly ball. Easy play for the short fielder Infante. Shea Hillenbrand. Over the third base line, Chavez does not miss. Lorenzo Bagley has a bit of a bad blood here with the Rockies. He hit a home run hat trick against this club as a member of the Padres back in 2003. Yep, I hated that game. Nick Jackson, the right fielder. Here's the 2-0. Up the middle. Green shows off his range. Good play. Mainville on the ground. Scanlon has it himself. Through 2.5. No score. Nick Green up the line, fair. Chavez, good throw. Juarez does have a bit of a bat on him. Maybe too much. That was hit a little weaker. Long wouldn't have had a chance. Matt Scanlon on the ground. Easy play by Ship. Here's second time through the lineup for Juarez. Line drive to deep left. Bozide on the warning track makes the play. Full count on Jason Kendall. That'll be the first base runner for the Pirates. 2-1 to Chavez. Popped up on the infield. Infield fly rule is invoked. Green makes the squeeze. A green infield. That's something you don't see every day. Fly ball to left. Bozide has it. Inning over. Just the one walk for Pittsburgh. All eyes turn to Griffey now. 0-2 on the ground. Backs up Infante. I think Griffey might be trying a little hard here. Stephen Drew laces this one into the right field corner. He was going to try for two. He's in there, barely. Thames now with an RBI chance. Full count on him. Line to right field, base hit. That's going to give the Rockies the lead. Marcus Thames will head to second with an RBI double. One out here in the bottom of the fourth. Tag Bozede now. On the ground, Infante has it. 2 down for Khalil Green. Green fly ball to center field. Long makes the easy grab. Through 4, Rockies lead 1-0. It'll be Infante, Giel, and Bagley. Fly ball to left. Bozede judges it well. Here's Giel, the 1-2 on the way. Hard hit to left. Bozede with another great catch. Bagley, full count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Juarez having himself a game. Hillenbrand lofts this to right. Jackson makes the play. Here's Nick Green, bottom of the order now.
Strike 3.
Called strike. Second strikeout of the game for Mainville. Speaking of former thorns in the Rockies side, the Montrealer was formerly part of the Giants. And Lord knows the tussles the Giants and the Rockies have had, including last season. Top of the 6th. First pitch swing is Nick Jackson. Green makes a good play. Mainville now. Fly ball to right center. Griffey tracks it. 2 down. Here's Ship. 1-1 on the way from Juarez. Fly ball to center field. That will end the no-hit bid. 2 outs in the top of the 6th. But credit where credit is due. Juarez needed to help out a very drained bullpen, and he's done exactly that. Slow roller to Juarez. Throws to first in time. We got to give him, like, the complete game at this point, because who are we going to turn things over to? Campillo? Stasio, who lost us the last game? Insurance runs would be nice. Matt Scanlon to the deepest part of Coors, and that's not going to contain him! Scanlon finds Forrest. It's 2-0 Rockies. Ken Griffey Jr. says, I want a piece of that too. Full count. Fly ball to left. Stephen Drew now. Had a double in his last at-bat. We'll send a soft liner to right. Nick Jackson is there. Thames will be swinging on the first pitch here. Line to center field. Long will play it on a hop. Thames with a 2-hit day. Bozede sends it to center field. Long grabs this one. William Juarez having himself a good game. It's a question of how long of a leash will he have. Popped up on the infield. On the ground, across the diamond, Drew is in there in time. I mean, we gotta let the big dog eat. right? Hillenbrand sends a fly ball the other way. Nick Green, 0 for 2 today. Slow roller over to third. Chavez throw is in time. Juarez has only thrown 71 pitches so far today. That will bring Bagley to the mound. 2-1 on the way from Juarez. Fly ball to left. Long run in. Bozide makes the play. Nick Jackson up the middle. Nick Green throw is in time. 8 shutout innings for the Nicaraguan pitcher William Juarez. 24 years old. This is his 3rd season with the pro club. And he's going to be batting here in the bottom of the 8th. He will get the 9th. And he's going to help himself out with a leadoff single. William Juarez doing it all tonight. Scanlon will send this one the wrong direction into the wrong stands. Griffey Jr. 2-0. Line to center field. That's not going to be a home run, but it will be an extra base hit. They're sending Juarez. He will slide and score. 3-0 Rockies. Drew is aboard with a walk. Thames now. That's a wild pitch. Gill pounces on it. Ooh, that looked close. Unintentional, intentional walk. Bases are loaded now for Tag Bozide. Everyone does the 90-foot cha-cha. Khalil Green. Fans are looking to the bench to see if they're going to be pinch hitting for Juarez again. Green into foul territory. Good play by Kendall. Maybe he's got chops at first base. Joan Acosta will take over on the mound, ending Martin Mainville's day. Hillenbrand, the 1-1. Up the middle, could be a close play. Ooh, shit makes the move. William Juarez out to complete the 9th inning. He's only thrown 79 pitches. Byung-Hyun Kim stands waiting in the bullpen just in case. Non-save situation. 1-2 on the way to Alomar. Lined right to Scanlon. He's got it. 2-1 to Brian Shipp. Floated into right field. That'll be a base hit. Kendall now. He will draw a 4-pitch walk. Quick chat with Juarez. Kim stands ready to come in if necessary. Up the middle. Could be 2. It'll just be 1. Green to Green. And now Terrence Long. 1-1 on the way. Up the middle. Green throws in time. William Juarez with a 2-hitter shutout. Incredible. Okay, that was not the kind of good game I was expecting to see, but hey, I'm not going to complain. Damn, son. All right, all right. Let me just get my playlist going for music. I mean, would they have called it a Maddox in this alternate universe? It's definitely the first one we've seen. I mean, I don't think we've had a better pitching performance at Coors, except David Marcone's no-hitter and Glenn Dishman's one-hitter complete game shutout that he pitched against the Giants back in 1995. Interesting to see Glenn Dishman is still pitching. We gave him that contract. We regretted it ever since. If that number goes to 33, I'm going to be upset. Okay, he hit number 755 in that game against Pittsburgh in the bottom of the first. Rolandini going strong. Bullpen's finally rested. I wasn't planning on playing this one out, so I'm going to let Pacella handle the AI. I just want to sim until we see Griffey hit. Matt Morris on the mound. And gives up a run. Okay. One from Brito to Griffey. Fly ball to center field. That will fall for a base hit at least. Scanlon tries to go first to third, and he's in there safely. Tag Bozide. Tag Bozide. All right. Morris, Scanlon, Griffey Strike now. Three. Pittsburgh leads 2-1. All eyes on Ken Griffey Jr. Slow roller to second. Ship's not going to have to eat it. No throw. Griffey doing everything he can. Mexamemester, I do not control the game right now. I cannot bunt. Hello. Jorge Vasquez pinch hit. Scanlon at first. Griffey at the plate. 2-2.
Strike three.
Ooh. He wanted that one. Wow, big inning. Rockies come back. It's 4-2. Rowenhorst into the game. Griffey will lead off. The bottom of the seventh.
Strike three.
Yee. Now he's being too patient. Top of the ninth, Otsuka. Trying to hold down the fort, and he will. Tying run dies at third. Whew. All right, Ben Giuliano gets his first start of the season after rehabbing his injury. Oh no, Sarlos is starting to get stuff, or ratings dropped. That contract, man. Of course the guy I give the big contract to has the torn flexor tendon. Of course! Of course. Giuliano, a clean first inning. Scanlon hit hard, but on the ground. Hey, Rockies wearing their vests. Griffey Jr., first pitch swinging. Line to left. That's going to fall for a base hit. Well, he's still productive. Rockies pick up 2. Nationals pick up 4. Scanlon gets plunked. 2-1 to Griffey. And there it is! Fly away into the record books! Ken Griffey Jr. ties this game 4-4 and ascends into baseball immortality. Home run number 756 for the kid. And the Rockies win 7-6 on an extra innings walk-off Tim's home run. All right. Are we going to get a story about Griffey taking the lead or no? There he is. The only other active player who's close is Gary Sheffield, and he's going to be lucky if he gets a 600. Juan Gonzalez, age 35, already regressing. Jason Giambi, age 34, could have a chat at 600. Delgado, still going strong at age 33. He may get to the 600 mark. Ditto for Green. Green's only 32. Green has a chance. Chipper Jones is still active. Kless goes over the 500 mark. Ramirez is over the 500 mark. Albert Bell is still going? Wow. Brad Fulmer at age 30 could lead his own assault on the record books. Jermaine Dye, age 31. Okay. So there's hope. Can't forget Vlad the Elder, of course. So let's get to the end of this homestand, and let's bring Tony Pena Jr. back. Oh, hey, Falkenborg's healthy, too. Nice. What was his injury? Was it day-to-day? Okay, yeah, so we're going to bring Falky right back. Does Morris have options? Yes, he does, so we're just going to... Oh, he refuses to be demoted. Great. Love it. Lever. Alright, we're going to send down Mr. Korneve. Falkenborg's going to be a key part of the rotation for next season. Basically, the plan is, next season, while Sarlos recovers, it's going to be Coe, Falkenborg, Foley, who's also currently injured, Juarez, and Rolandini. I think that plays. Another walk-off win. Grady Sizemore and Tagbo Z blowing the save. And just like that, we put together a tidy little... Is it Rocktober? Who can say? I bet you... And Tony Pena is healthy, which means we are going to send... I mean, Nick Green has been playing well-ish. I think we got to give him a chance at least. Let's send Tony James down. Activate Tony Pena Jr. Come back, old friend. Let's get to that break day, and then we'll see where we stand. I mean, we're not catching Colorado. It'd be nice to finish the season above 500 at least. Khalil Green's turning into a solid little player at the second base. Steven Drew. Oh, look at the gap. Look at the gap power. Our future third baseman. Scanlon? Yeah, you gotta give me more than that, dude. A 106 OPS plus does not cut the mustard. I mean, yes, it kind of qualifies for the goal, or at least it's supposed to. William Juarez just pitched back-to-back shutouts, by the way. Wow. You want to talk about a hot streak. And the second one was only over a Maddox by 3 pitches. Demery, let him walk. Ridding, let him walk. Okay, we got a bunch of guys that we're just going to let walk. So, surprise, this is going to turn into an off-season stream. Most likely. We got our moment. It happened. And I doubt the Rockies going to make up the ground between the Padres and the Giants. But anything can happen. And we can at least play spoiler against the pod people. Okay, clearly the issue was we didn't have a team captain because this is one red hot August. Alright, while we're saving, let's take a look. Oh, the Orioles are running away with the AL East and it's not even close. Royals in the AL Central, Rangers in the AL West, also not even close. NL East is going to come down to the wire. Does anyone want to win the NL Central is the question. Ooh, Kohli had a rough start. Yeah, last season's BABIP was unsustainable. This season's is also unsustainable, I think. William Juarez picked up 2 shutouts. No wonder he's pitcher of the month. Alright. So, is Sullivan fixed yet? I think so. Hoping for good things from Sullivan. Let's call it Deliza, Corneve, Harper, Olchin, James. And Cannon's injured with a broken collarbone. Otherwise, he would get a call-up. I mean, we have the room on the 40-man roster. We can call up someone like Aubrey or Cuevas. Ooh, Cesar Carrillo looks like he could be fun. Accidentally put this guy on... We'll call up Pignacciello. I'm not seeing anyone else who's really worth having in the club. Alright, Scanlon's starting to heat up. Good, good. Drew continues to be electric. It's just a shame that my only team captain is Bernie Williams again. Unless we get Campillo into the starting rotation next season. Sullivan clearly doesn't have enough leadership to be a team captain. I'm loving the Tag Bozid coming out party, by the way. Equaled his home run total from last season in fewer games. Nine games back. Won a series against the Dodgers. I mean, we're in the hunt now. 7 back of the Padres, who we play next. I think we're going to do a Falkenborg start as our next playthrough game. We win on the road. Late comeback. Let's go. 6 back. Grady Sizemore draws in a left field. Hey, it's an old friend of ours, Blake Stein. Griffey's up to 40 home runs. If there's a non-zero chance he gets a home run number 800 next season, by the way. Hello from Petco.
Strike 3.
I feel like we've seen the Padres a lot, actually. We'll play this one through. Come on, Marcus. Beat it out! No. And first pitch of the game, Falkenborg hit someone. I mean, we got Falkenborg in the Guillen deal. He struggled a bit since coming over to Coors, but given his, the fact that Baltimore's eating 35% of his contract, I figure, let him run. Unfortunately named Bubba Fister. On the ground, Drew has it. That will be a double play. Gary Sheffield, little worm burner. Pena has it. I should check in on Guillen. Once we get to the postseason, or the start of the postseason, we'll do a look at everyone's roster and see if there's any familiar faces. I think Larry Walker is on the Orioles as well. Speaking of old faces. Sizemore aboard. Jason Worth doesn't exactly have the best catcher arm, so maybe this is an opportunity to go wee. Oh, he's got an 80 hold, though. Woo! Khalil Green! 19th home run. That's the problem with Blake Stein. Yes, he'll strike out a lot of righties, but he also will give up a lot of loud contact. I didn't mind it as much back in when he was with the Rockies because he was only used in the bullpen, not as a starter. And there's your hard contact, TPJ. Come on, Falkenborg. Ooh, pick-off throw to second.
Strike 3.
Tough strike out there. Brian Falkenborg will give up the first hit of the day to the Padres. Julio Lugo. That will bring up Aaron Boone. Oh, bother.
Strike 3.
Well, guess we'll just have to strike everyone out then. Or plunk. Okay, Vince Sinisi. 1, great name. 2, are we going to have to worry about Falkenborg getting a word from the umpire? It's 2 hit by pitches today. Oh, dearie me, Vince Sinisi! Where do the Padres keep getting these guys? The one upshot of not being in the postseason is that we probably will be able to work out a better draft position. That will be nice, yes. Thank you. Good run by Tony Pena Jr. Griffey strikes out. Marcus Thames to the deepest part of the park. Game is tied. Marcus Thames, man. 46 home runs on the season. Back-to-back walks. Try a double steal. 2-0 to Khalil Green, already with a home run today. On the ground, could be 2. Yeah. It will be. Good shovel by Bubba Fister. But Rockies have tied it.
Strike 3.
Here we go, Rockies. Here we go. Has Scanlon done any better since coming over? No, he's actually gotten worse. Okay, this is as clear-cut of a case you can make for getting ARB declined. Like, ARB declined to the max. Why are you swinging on 3-0? Okay, Lugo bobbled it, that's fine. Yeesh.
Strike 3.
Come on, Falkenborg. We want the bunt. Give us the bunt. There we go. I know you're coming from the American League where you don't have to work on that sort of thing, but you kind of have to here. Good play by Gary Sheffield. Aaron Boone, fly ball to right field. Griffey Jr. will collect that on a hop. Both teams with identical box score right now.
Strike 3.
Okay, we got to watch for this Sinisi guy. Pitch around him a little bit, will ya? That's fine. I'd rather deal with Gibraltar. Griffey's got it. Gotta remember, pitcher has to bat here. There we go. Man, dangerous putting Sinisi in that 7 spot, too. Are they gonna pitch to Thames? They shouldn't have pitched to Thames. Drew on the first pitch is going to lace this into the outfield. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. That could be... Yeah, Thames is going to be coming home on this. Good relay. Oh! They got him at home. And uh-oh, Thames is injured. That's not good. I thought we had him dead to rights there. Oh, never mind. Khalil Green's just going to hit another long bomb. Whee! To the deepest part of the park. I mean, if Thames is injured for any lengthy period of time, that's basically goodbye for our season. All right, Bernie. Checking in center field. Just like old times. Spadali trying to bunt his way aboard. Good luck.
Strike three.
Ooh, caught looking. 99 miles an hour on the fastball. Falkenborg, I forget how much of a... he's got on the radar gun. 2-2 on Sheffield. Scanlon makes the easy play. Inning over. Given who we've got coming up next, I think we're going to go with... Righty. Let's go with Kim. Go to the bullpen. TPJ, love it. All right, and pinch hitter versus righty. Tag Bo Zeed. All right, sacrifice. Scanlon will sacrifice the runner over again. I think we're gonna put Bozede in at first and sit Scanlon. Double switch. And we're not going to be able to cash the run. Oh well. Alright, Tag Bozede will check in as first base. Byung-Hyun Kim enters the game as the new pitcher, batting first. Oh, that's going to be a tough play for Pena. He's not going to be able to make it. Aaron Boone, infield single. Jason Worth works the count to 3-0. He's aboard with a walk. Now we'll get Jonathan Rowenhorst warming up. Sinisi already has a 3-run home run. Back-to-back walks issued by Kim. Ian Kinsler pinch hitting here. Come on, get this guy. Come on!
Safe.
No. 2-2 to Kinsler.
Strike three.
Called strike three. If he gets white, we don't have to go to Rowenhorst. No? Okay. Wade Rickert enters the game, but he will also have to face Jonathan Rowenhorst. Got him! Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, dancing between the raindrops there. Derek Hawk will face Bernie, Drew, and Grady. Bernie Williams with a pinch hit single. Just like old times. Drew lined hard to center field. Centeno makes the grab.
Strike three.
Come on, Khalil, get the hat trick. No. Doug Stasio getting loose in the bullpen. Rowenhorst out for a second inning of work. He only made one out in the top of the sixth. Let's pitch around Sheffield. Do not want to deal with him. Much rather deal with Lugo. One 0 on the way from Rowenhorst. Line to right field, base hit. Griffey's on it. Throw comes into second. Runners at first and second, and that'll be the end of the game for Rowenhorst. Doug Stasio will take the seventh here.
Strike three.
Ooh, good pitch. Fastball. Worth works the count full. On the ground, Green has it. Inning over. I guess Campillo for the eighth. And actually, Sanchez has been having a real good run of luck lately. So we're going to go Campillo down, Sanchez up, and then we'll go to Otsuka for the ninth. Yay, Hillenbrand! Whee! Tony Pena. Swung and missed on a changeup. Tag Bozid. Alright, sacrifice. And instead of Stasio, let's take a look at who hits lefties well. And it'll be Jorge Vasquez. Shallow fly ball to right. That's going to hang up long enough for Sinisi. Brian Sanchez enters the game here in the ninth. I probably should have shifted on Sinisi. No matter. Green's got it. Carlos Pena now. Another pinch hitter here. All the lefties are coming out against Sanchez. And to think, I was actually thinking of trading him, but if he's going to actually be good in the bullpen, I mean, we'll see. Fly ball, deep center field. Williams has it. Yikes. Otsuka, get loose.
Strike three.
Bernie works a 4-pitch walk. Stephen Drew will ground into a fielder's choice. Okay. Sizemore. Fly ball to left. Tough play. Rondell White makes the grab. Yadier Molina enters the game. Pinch hitting here. Closer Otska into the game here on the top of the ninth. Slow roller up the middle. Khalil Green makes short work of Molina. Here's Bubba Fister. Swing and a miss. 2-0 to Gary Sheffield. On the ground, Pena Jr. from the hole. Ball game. Rockies take another one and chew into the lead that these Padres have. It would be entirely like them to somehow make it back to the postseason. The gap is 5 games. Sorry to hear that the Alf channel got banned. Were they, like, official? Okay, Thames just had back tightness. He's fine. Whew. Six back. Let's get to the next break day. Still 6 back. Five back. Also, holy smokes, Brad Eldred. He's not in Hiroshima, he's in Milwaukee and he's kicking tail. 6 back of the Padres. 3.2 chance. I like those odds. That's a thing? Streamerbands.com? Huh. Five back. 4 back. Let's call up Joaquin Soria. Our first round pick from 2001. He's up with the majors. The magic number for the Padres is 8. And Bozid's out with another sprained ankle. Well, it's a good thing we have Grady Sizemore just standing around waiting to come back. That might be the final nail in the coffin for our postseason hopes, though. 6 back of both the Padres and the Giants. Laptop Hound, thank you so much for the subscription, man. Much appreciated. I'm glad you like the uniforms. Oh yeah, so I showed up on Laptop Hound stream yesterday, and because I wanted to, I made some custom uniforms for Laptop Hound Oilers and Twitch chat for the Lap versus Chat games every Tuesday going forward. I see Laptops had a chance to see them. Awesome. I'm going to send that zip over to you right away. I am particularly proud of the Edmonton Oilers, or the Laptop Hound Oilers ones. 5 back with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we still have a long shot, but we're not cooked yet. Three back. We swept the Giants. We're 3 back of both of them now. No way. Oh, we lost in extras in Atlanta. Uh-oh. 3 back of the Giants. Two back of the Giants. Yeah, what happened? Like, where was this in June? Three back with 4 to play on the road at Shea. Two back of the Giants. Are we actually going to end up with a game 163 that actually matters? Gang? This is getting spooky. Padres have clinched the NL West. Rockies are 2 games back with 2 to play. And we just ran out of steam. One game short. The San Francisco Giants could successfully clinch a postseason spot, sliding in on their high knee. The hottest August and September this team has ever had. I mean, you want to look at ridiculous. Post All-Star break, we had more runs than wins than pre-All-Star break. 48-25. We were the best team in the NL West. And we come up 1 game short. And the Cubs and Reds will play a game 163. Ooh. All right. Orioles, let's take a look over here. Larry Walker out for postseason. Joe Mauer out for postseason. Carlos Guillen. Of course he's gotten back to close to his usual, taking over in Baltimore. It'll be interesting to see if CG9 pops his opt-out. But this team has always been built on its big bats. So Prince Fielder, to no one's surprise. David Cook, to my mild surprise. Ryan Miner, who took over from Prince Fielder. Darren Erstad, signed as a free agent. This is a lumber crew, minus Peavy. Good to see Fielder is healthy, but the fact that Walker and Maurer are both injured does not bode well for a postseason run. The Kansas City Royals, buoyed by last year's MVP Tom Bryce, looks like he had a bit of a fallback season, claimed their right to the American League Central. Old man Greg Jeffrey still holding down third base. Johnny Damon's actually one of the few holdovers in Kansas City from when we beat them in the World Series in 1998. The O'Daig, team captain. Pitching seems to be a bit of a mixed bag. Kyle Yates looks really good, though. Ooh, that changeup. Oh, my. Hey, I recognize that name from the Blue Jays. Sean Markham. Minnesota Twins wins the wild card. The recipient of Wandel Campana. Looks like he at least did better. Yeah, that makes sense, Cicero. Carlos Lee and Josh Willingham, the two big bats.
Decoding memory banks.
Beltran, Luis Gonzalez, still kicking around. Doesn't look like the pitching's as strong here, and Lord knows they're dealing with their own fair share of injuries with Schmidt and Barrett both out long term. Aramis Ramirez may be coming back in time for the postseason. Ditto for Lou Martinez. And the winner of the American League West, no surprise here, the Texas Rangers, the defending champions. And they ran the gamut on offense. Garcia Parra came over last season. And he did even better this year. Curtis Granderson, launching baseballs. Claudio Arias, probably your rookie of the year. 6.4 wins above replacement. 54 home runs as a rook. Berkman's healthy again. Brent Colomarino had a big step back from last season when he slugged 79 home runs and 202 RBIs to both set the league records. Corey Koski moves to DH to make room for Arias. Pudge, of course, still with the club. Andre Ethier now joining up with them. Is Berkman a trade or free agent? Okay, so he did opt out of his deal with the Blue Jays. Parlayed that into a mega deal. He just keeps doing opt-outs. Works for him. Pitching seems a little squishy, but they will club you into submission. Winners of the National League Central, the New York Mets beating out the Marlins by 2 games. Uh-oh, Chris Carpenter might be out long term. Pineda, Penny, Hart. 1, 2, 3 rotation that really does clamp things down. 4th in the league in runs against. 2nd in runs scored. That's coming off the bat of McCluth. Plesko, always a power threat. Kadir. Edgardo Alfonso as team leader. Bobby Abreu, who opted out of his deal with us, of course. Jimmy Rollins on the defensive end. Travis Fryman, ruptured MCL. He popped 20 home runs, of course. seen plenty of the Padres pitching their strong suit. Myers and Heron, the 1-2 punch. Beckett, a solid number 3. Scott Shields is clamped down in the back end of the bullpen. And we just... we got back where we belonged, and then we came up short. If only we had a 5th playoff spot. Consarn it. The Giants won the wild card again. And we know them. It's the A-Rod, it's the Scott Rowland. They got Tex. Oh no. Well, Giants are going to be a problem long term again, I guess. Let's watch this tiebreaker at Wrigley for the National League Central, a pennant on the line. We'll at least do till Risp. Mark Reynolds, the big player for the Cincinnati Reds. Huge power bat. This is his rookie season. Reed Johnson we're familiar with. Justin Morneau. The Canadian catcher. Livan Hernandez on the bump. We know the Cubs have the 2 power bats in for Maniac and Dye. The rest of the team, not so much. Ben Sheets. Runners at first and second for Ryan Howard. Fly ball to right. That's going to fall for a base hit. Throw will be cut off by Sheets. Morneau. Bases loaded, 1 out.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3. Sheets picks up his 2nd strikeout. Reed Johnson now.
Strike 3.
He strikes his way out of the inning. First and second again. Now Livan Hernandez. Bunted up towards the pitcher. Sacrifice bunt successful. Melvin Mora. Mora on the ground. Infield was in. They freeze the runners. Jose Lopez. Fly ball to left for Maniac. Or Johnson makes the Kapler. Makes the play. 4 hits, no runs yet for the Reds. Once again, traffic on the base paths. And once again, the Cubs are going to get out of it here at the Brickyard. Runners at the corners with 2 down for Mark Reynolds.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. Sheets holds them to 0s. Walk and a hit. Reed Johnson, first and second, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground. That should be 2. It'll just be a fielder's choice. Fabian Lopez. Can the Reds finally push one across here? Shallow fly ball over the head of the second baseman. They will get their RBI. Fabian Lopez on the 9th hit of the game. Sheets finally bends and breaks.
Strike 3.
Adam LaRoche pinch hitting here. Popped up on the infield. It'll just be the 1 run. Livan Hernandez will check out of the game. Misael Quiroz now. Jose Castillo with an RBI triple. And they go home. Ooh, good play. Lopez to Morneau to rub out the go-ahead run. Andy Green. That should be 2. It is. Tied at 1s through 5. Ryan Howard, 2-2. Fly ball deep to the bleachers. And that'll give the Red... Oh my goodness! Second deck! Let's take a look at the Super Stats replay. Where does this one... 483 feet. Oh my! To the back of the center field bleachers. That is an exclamation point. And Morneau goes yard. Let's skip to the 9th. For Maniac, we'll start off against Robert Bowser, the former Giants closer.
Strike 3.
Called strike 3, splitter on the outside. Popped up. On the infield. 2 down. Jose Castillo. Line to left, and that will end the ballgame. The Cincinnati Reds claim the NL Central in game 163 on the road. Well now.
Maybe we should go to another planet because Earth is calling no strain.
Oh hey, Justin Noodler. They fixed his PBAP issues in Cincinnati. Good for them. Ryan Howard goes 4 for 5 to push this team into the postseason. With a worse record than we have. Oh boy. Let's go round by round here. No Rocktober. That was a tough season, folks. So of course Matt Morris comes over and pitches his heart out for us. Maybe he's why we did so well? I don't know. Either way, we can't afford to extend him right now. Padres sweep the Giants, Mets advance in 4, and the Rangers, or the Royals beat the Orioles. Rangers, Royals, Padres, Mets. Kansas City Royals head back to the World Series for the first time since 1998. The New York Mets return to the World Series for the first time since last year, I think? Yep. They won the National League pennant 2 years in a row. Who will carry the day? Welcome back, Tag. Yeah, I think it's safe to say the Matt Scanlon experiment did not go well. He actually hit worse coming over to Coors. Mets up 3 games. Royals send it back to Shea Stadium. Royals force a Game 7. Brian Lawrence versus Brad Penny. Royals haven't won the World Series since 1985. The Mets haven't won it since 1986. Someone's heart is going to be broken here. Ooh, infield single, bases loaded, 2 down. Paul Loduca. Fly ball to center field, that's going to score 1, possibly 2! Throw is offline. Royals lead 2-0.
Strike 3. Out.
Beautiful double play turn there by Cordero and Rollins. Or, sorry, Rollins and Alfonso. Penny settled in. Runners at first and second for Bobby Abreu. Oh, that's not going to be good enough. Johnny Estrada stands at second. Lined over the head of the third baseman. RBI double for Fornes. 2-1 Mets. Brian Hunter pinch hitting. He's going to line this into left for a base hit. Runners at the corners for Jimmy Rollins. Will it be a double play? No! Infield single. Tie game. Jimmy Rollins' speed beats out the play. Nate McCluth, the right fielder, will end the inning. First and second for the home side now. Fly ball center field, base hit. The Mets will take the lead here. RBI double by Johnny Estrada. Daniel Fornes now. Fly ball to right. That's going to hang up long enough for Bryce. Brady Borner will get through the inning. Speed on the base paths for Klesko. 10 home runs this postseason. Sacrifice hit. Tries to go get the double play. No dice. Cuddyer will be intentionally walked to bring up Bobby Abreu, going for the lefty-on-lefty matchup. Bottom of the 8th, Lilly out to try and keep it a 1-run game. Oop, too bad. Johnny Estrada just has himself a 3-hit game. 2 doubles and a home run. That's critical insurance. Jeff D'Amico, nursing a 2-run lead, going for his first save this season. 1 away. Paul Loduca, the catcher. On the ground, Rollins to first in time. Hard hit. Rollins from the hole starts spreading the news. The New York Metropolitans are World Series champions in 2005. For the first time in almost 2 decades, the trophy comes back to Queens. That was really, really tough. It was a fun finish. If we could have forced a meaningful game 163 against San Francisco, that would have been amazing. I mean, the Marlins were right in the chase too, let's not forget. Whee! What a back half of the season. So we'll see how far into the offseason we can get. I think it's safe to say Stephen Drew has made his way to our club full-time. Tag Bozide will be our new first baseman. Sizemore, we'll see some more playtime in left. If Foley doesn't get healthy in time, Campillo's going to be in the rotation, and I think that gets him a captaincy for the next 5 seasons. But I like our chances next year. William Juarez has turned into the stud pitcher we knew he was capable of being. Sarlos had better come back close to what he was. Not that is a $10 million mistake. I will be curious to see if Carlos Guillen opted out. I think what this team could use is a little bit more left-handed batting. Maybe we can find a lefty bat to platoon split with Khalil Green or Tony Pena Jr., someone who could actually field as well. That'd be ideal. Oh yeah, perfect team. I've actually started to get some real good luck with bronze tournaments. I got my first ever choice pack in one earlier today on the Shizuoka Arrows. If you'll remember, my TWIP Weekly Showdown run was on the 2 rats on a wool sock. Looks like the Bobs are going to get promoted, and that's the team that's going to be ripping all the packs on Saturday. Bob, your Bob is back. Yeah, we're gonna cut our ticket prices again. Oh man, we're gonna have to ARB decline Koei as well. Yeesh. Oh, might as well just ship them around and see if anyone wants to take over. Matt Scanlon is an MVP. Just because it's in the other league doesn't mean it doesn't count.
To and fro it floats in the light of the sky, like a water lily.
Alright, so my owner doesn't like me. Great, whatever. Supposed to have a final balance of 9 million next year?
A star
Good
is adrift and free. When day comes, it floats into space.
Alright, let's first off see if anyone wants to get promoted among our personnel.
Paradise, paradise, paradise.
Justin Gotham is going to be getting a move up to Double A. Brad Arnsberg is going to move up to Single A. And is Williamson any good? Average. Yeah, we'll promote him. Alright, so we need 3 pitching coaches. Great. This guy's available? Yes. Lock you up for 5 years, please and thank you. Let's grab Bradley Grimhall. Lock him up long term. Then for the Casper Rockies, let's go Dan Bates. And then I want Eric Bullock. Alright, arbitration. I think we gotta withdraw from Scanlon and Coey and see if we can get draft prospects in exchange. Whoop! There we go. Sorry, forgot about that. Haha. Foley wants a long-term deal. I'm not opposed to it, but I gotta wait for him to come back and see what he looks like after injury. So let's just give him 13, 31. We're just gonna ARB decline our way out of this mess. I mean, Willie Juarez. Not sure I like the whole long-term deal that doesn't actually get us anything. So we're just gonna go year by year with you as well. And everyone wants to go buy out their ARB years at once. What am I missing here? Do they think me some kind of fool? I've already been burned once by that. Kirk Sarlos, anyone? Right, Deliza just hasn't been effective lately, and this time it burnt him. Let's decline ARB. I'm not willing to give up on Giuliano just yet. Let's ship Kim and see what we can get. Especially now that he's not as crucial a piece of the bullpen. With Otska, with Sullivan, with Sanchez, with Rowenhorst, I feel like we can do better. Alright, Khalil Green. You kick butt. Of course I will extend you. I'm worried about Tagbozid's injuries. He's lost a lot lately. I don't feel comfortable going long-term with him. Not yet. So that means Coey, Deliza, and Scanlon and Kim are all on the trading block. Guillen opted out. We'll see if the Orioles extend him then. Let's shop around Stevie C. Get a prospect package. Okay, I can kind of dig Kuzmanov. I like the results, though. Angel Barrios. Oof, that control. Oof, 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 no, no, no. Okay. Let's try a multiplayer package. Brewers are willing to give up Greg Bauer. I like him. 2 years of ARB eligibility and he'll be cheaper. Marlins would send us Lance Niekro, Josh Towers, no. No way in God's green earth I'm sending him within the division. Not even for Mike Myers. Or Orber Moreno. White Sox are offering Ichiro. That's tempting, but no. I think the deal... Pirates want to send us back Pablo Ortega. Lol. I think the deal's with the Brewers here. Let's discuss. See if we can't get some additional help out of them if we throw in some of our other ARB-eligible players. Now, their farm system is on the struggle bus. Right, will they add in an Elijah Dukes? If we included a Kim. Yeah, you know what? It's not worth offering up Scanlon for that. Let's take a look at the Major League roster, or the 40-man roster. Anibal Sanchez. Mike Aviles is still being paid league minimum. Ryan Dacey reminds me a lot of Steve Martin in a good way. That's not no. Will Deliza and Kim balance things out? No, they want an actual player. Okay. Still not no. Then again, between Oliver and Dacey, let's ditch Oliver? Okay, that's more like it. Let's throw on Johnny Broxton because he's Rule 5 eligible. I do like that Greinke is starting out with the Brewers. That's just nice. All right, boom. Oh, once you submit this decision, I'll make a decision. What changed? Oh, whoops. I made an oops. Let's get Daisy back in the deal. And Broxton. Fans like that we got Bauer. Oh, he definitely looks good as a reliever. Yes. And more importantly, cheaper. Move ahead a day. Oh, hey, Dynamic. Did not see you sneak in there. My bad. One game short. Alright, we're in a dogfight for pitching for coaches. About 50 grand for 5 years. Alright, let's do another swap. See if anyone is going to offer us Scanlon. Number 140 prospect in Jorge Cantu. Don't like the personality. Torino, captain. Okay. And a utility guy. I think we have our new team captain. So much for Campillo. Devil Rays are offering 2 decent players, though, an AJ Murphy and Cody Ross. Ooh. Okay, I think we're doing the deal with Tampa Bay. We actually come out ahead in terms of actually, do we need another, like, left pitcher? Let's look at the PBAP, because that always gives us the clue. Oh, no. No, no, no. We're not touching AJ Murphy. Hell, ooh. Zoinks Scoob. Maybe we could get a Mark Pryor, though. He is ARB eligible. Again, that's not no. Give up Orlando Vieira. We're just gonna go trade for that other captain dude with who we have left. So Matt Scanlon goes back to the American League East. It's Tampa Bay's issue now. And now we've got to make a deal with Mark Pryor. And for Cody Ross, I mean, he basically would be a bench bat for us. I think we're just gonna flip him. Now let's see. Do you remember who the Texas Rangers were offering? Oh, it was Victorino, right. Let's see what kind of a deal it would take to get him. I do not like this deal for any of these guys. Yeah, let's give up on Corneve. Throw in a Cody Ross. Oh yeah, the fans hate me right now, but we do now have a team captain. Brief moment of panic as I wasn't sure who those guys were. So Pryor, Falkenberg, Juarez, Rolandini. And with Victorino as the new team captain, that settles up our leadership gap, thank goodness. All right, Eric Bullock. How about 65,000? All right, Juarez did not like the contract. That's the first time I've had a decline from offering someone 95% plus $1. That's never happened before. Looks like we may actually be headed to arbitration with Juarez. That's the first time I've ever gotten that error that we're in arbitration. We're running into this issue. Oh, it helps if I don't make a typo, you know? Oops. Oh. It helps if I actually realize what the heck I'm doing. Let's try 1144. let's see if we can finally get a taker on Delisa and Kim here. Nope, we're just gonna let him walk. Why? Isn't Aubrey... Yeah, Aubrey's Rule 5 eligible. Why are they trading us Joe Pietro? I mean, I'll listen to the deal. You gotta, like, trade me someone I actually care about here, Mets. What projected other expenses could be costing us $21 million? Oh, this stuff. Okay. Gonna be another quick offseason if we can't afford to keep anyone. Kinsler has adopted Buddhism. Interesting. Alright, apparently Rowan Horse didn't like the offer I made. Let's try 630. Top gloves in the National League. Hillenbrand wins his second straight behind the dish. That contract continues to be a bargoon. And Marcus Thames finally wins it in center field. Atta boy, Marcus. Rolaids Relief Man. Steve Rowe wins it for the Marlins in a narrow win over the Scott Shields. Silver Sluggers. Wow, Scott Baker with a good stat line. Thames and Griffey. Griffey sits, by the way, at 771 career home runs. All right, we got Rowan Horst. Top rookie, Mark Reynolds. No surprise there. Yeesh. Alright, do any of these guys factor into our plans long term? No. Alright. Justice for Alf. Ryan Anderson wins another Cy Young. Good to see that he finally made the postseason this time, too. And your MVP goes to Marcus Tens. National League MVP, 51 home runs and a Golden Glove and Silver Slugger. Heck yes. Tom Bryce wins his second MVP in a row.
It was a wide, wide heaven. Beyond everything we knew.
I'm going to keep an eye and see if anyone else is streaming, because they are.
Where there was no
We'll
corner.
raid into them. If not, we'll keep going and we'll just plow through the offseason. Ah, PB Eason is going Prospect League. Oh, that's going to be fun. All right, Hall of Fame balloting. We're going to wrap up then just at the start of free agency so I can actually, plan things. The One-Armed Bandit is on the ballot. Ellis Burks. Let's make sure Candiotti doesn't fall off. Will Clark. Eck.
No grave.
Goose. Ricky Henderson, of course.
No memory.
Crime Dog. Paul Molitor.
No memory.
Tim Raines. Cal Ripken Jr. Sandberg. Okay, let's drop a couple of these guys. Make room for... I still want to vote for Steve in his final year. And Whitaker. All right, Matt Morris has filed. Marcus Giles on the market. Mike Young. Looks like he opted out of his Toronto contract. Yep. Manny Ramirez, Bartolo Colon. Brian Scott, who we traded away to the Dodgers. He did well for them. I mean, a rotation of Pryor, Sarlos, Foley, Falkenborg, Rolandini. That's amazing. I mean, I'd love to get William Juarez back in the rotation. I just don't know where he fits. And with Bozzi moving to first, Sizemore can take over in left, kick butt at that. Only down 2.7 wins above replacement. Mostly that was getting rid of Koei. With Victorino now the new team captain. I like the club. I got a good feeling about this year. But that's a conversation for next week. Remember, you'll see me next on Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern, with a special guest, with Mob Your Bob, and with the teaser for my Out of the Park 25 Saturday stream. A lot going on Saturday. Hopefully you'll be able to join me for that. Because after all, time is precious, folks. And I'm grateful that you've chosen to spend some of yours with me tonight. The Flying Purple Baseball Beaters will be back in 2006, better than ever. Count on it. Firage, take us out.